Okay. So hello guys. I had some people comment on my last YouTube video that they wanted to see more art based videos, and I completely understand because my whole image is me and my art, and this is my brand. So I'm going to try my best to make the most of this inconvenient situation I have. It's not even that inconvenient, I'm just being fussy. I don't have a studio, so I have to paint in my room, and my artworks are really big, and I also use oil paint, so if I get oil paint in my carpet or on my bed sheets, it's just like, it's not coming off. And I live with my parents. I live with my whole family, and my parents obviously don't want paint on the carpet. So I just have to be very cautious, but it's fine. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna do a paint and chat today, and yeah. Oops. Okay, so this is the situation. So my bed is here, and then this whole wall I get to paint on, which is actually quite a bit of room. I didn't even realize I could do this. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to talk about how I started off painting. So basically, I used to love photography. I wanted to be a National Geographic photographer when I was about 13. And from then on, I started getting into other arts, so drawing and painting. But I did my first portrait painting ever when I was 16. I did a big A$AP Rocky painting, and just ever since then I've fallen in love with painting. In school, I would literally always go to the art room at lunchtime with my one friend, and we would just paint while everyone else is, I don't know, gossiping and playing sports. I just wanted to do art. And then towards the end of being 16, I hated school, so I dropped out at year 12, which is like the year below when you're supposed to finish high school. And I went to university at 16. I actually really didn't like university. I felt like it was just a repeat of high school. The teachers in there literally treated me like, they treated everyone like a fucking 15-year-old. Like, we would go into class and be literally 2 minutes late, and they'd be like, next time you come in late, we're gonna lock the door on you. And I'm like, we're literally paying you to teach us. Why would you lock the door on us? And it was just a hostile environment. I personally didn't like it. There was obviously a few teachers in there that were amazing. And, you know, I definitely could have made more of an effort to, I don't know, make the most of uni and its facilities. But I personally just didn't enjoy, like, I feel like the teachers kind of just put me off, not gonna lie. I also feel like university was a bit of a waste of time for myself. Everything I learnt there I either already knew or I could have taught myself by searching it up online. Like, you'll be amazed by the amount of knowledge you can retrieve online, and most of my assignments were research based anyway, so I would literally have to do my own research and find out information through books and through online sources, which you can do without a degree. I mean, university was definitely an experience. I made good memories and met some really cool people, but meeting those people also led me to become really distracted. For example, I met my first boyfriend there, and golly gosh, our relationships with the wrong people consuming. I really just shifted all my concentration and energy onto my social life and love life, and my art was kind of just chilling in the back of my mind. I think because university made art seem like a chore and it became very stressful to create, I kind of wanted to avoid it and not focus on it. Otherwise, it may bring up negative emotions for myself. But this was the wrong mentality to have, and this was just a result of poor time management and lack of self-discipline and laziness. But now that I've finished university, I can see that, and I'm beginning to implement a more stricter routine in my life. I'm a big believer in the law of attraction, manifestation, and all that sort of stuff. So a big thing that is mentioned in those spiritual fields and whatnot is imagining what you want to become and pretending like you're already living it. So I thought to myself, what is the routine of the best version of myself? And so I wrote it down. She wakes up early, she eats healthy, she works out, she makes content for social media, and takes a few hours out of her day to paint. There's no excuses, no laziness, and no time wasted. I also went into detail by creating a vision board. So I like printed out pictures that I wanted my future to look like, and I put them on like a cork board, so every day I wake up and look at them. But also, when you're trying to manifest, you have to be very detailed about what you want and be very serious about achieving that. So I've always like mentioned manifestation and stuff to myself, but I never really like took it seriously, and now I really want to take it seriously. And I mean, why not? Like, we literally have 80 years to live on this earth, or so they say. And like, why not milk it of every opportunity you can and just live life to the fullest, like literally. I want to feel every emotion to like its absolute capacity, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when certain emotions are just heightened, and like when you achieve something, your emotions are heightened and you feel like this euphoria. I just want to feel like everything life has to offer and experience everything life has to offer. And by working hard and manifesting this, I feel like I can achieve that level of existence. I don't think, actually, I know. And I'm going to work really hard to get there, and I'm going to avoid distraction, and I'm going to be the best version of myself. Alright, so I've been painting for about 4 hours, and I'm done for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.